Check 1 2. I see the microphone working this time.
Check.
Yep.
1 2. I see the microphone working this time. Check.
Yep.
1.
Come on. You have a never-ending audio loop. Put that right there. There we go. Sorry for the technical difficulties, and I apologize if there's another video showing pending. Hopefully
It's what's on there.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you talk while I do this.
Okay.
So I can get rid of
Hi,
it.
everybody. Hi, Marcy. I don't know what the issue was earlier.
I think what it was is when I set this up, I didn't have the microphone plugged in yet, and I plugged it in and it selected that microphone, but the computer itself had not recognized it as of at that moment. So go ahead. Hey, you get off of there. You focus on here while I go on here to take care of it.
I'm still in Ohio. I'll chat later.
Who's in Ohio?
I don't know. I can't see that far.
Oh, it's Seth. You can't see that far? Well, that's the whole point, so you can read that.
Tree.
Hey, Wheat Tree. Wheat Tree, that's what I'm trying to go do right now from my phone. Hopefully be able to end the other one.
Yes, hopefully. How's everybody doing tonight? He does the talking normally, not me.
Maybe I have to go here, 5. Do I have the studio option here?
It's
no.
You can't end it.
I guess not. I don't know.
It's not showing up on yours.
Josh just texted me and says, I don't have a video feed on my side. You're on the wrong video.
It is one of those days.
Oh, let's try it this way. Sorry, you keep talking. I'll figure this out.
I don't know what to talk about. You always do this, not me. So tomorrow he's home because of the holiday. So he will be home tomorrow.
You need to hush. Not you, not her. Sorry. Eli is sitting right over there in the recliner, and he's over there talking. So I was telling him he needs to hush.
Apparently, I'm gonna hush too. How did canning go? So I have canned so much in the last 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. It'll be good for us this winter. So today I canned strawberry preserves. I canned
Marcy or Weetry said the picture of you makes you look crazy. That's why.
No. So I canned strawberry preserves. I did some kind of like Rotel, I guess, like diced tomatoes with jalapenos. And I also did something I'm kind of experimenting with cherry tomatoes. And so we have abundance of cherry tomatoes. Well, they're kind of like fizzing out now, I guess. But I usually just chop them up with my salsa. And so today I took and put them, mixed them with some basil and some salt and garlic. And I just put them whole in the jar. So it's kind of like pickling them. But I didn't put any vinegar in them. I just used lemon juice and water. So we'll see how those turn out. But I think we did like 40 jars today of different stuff. He helped a little bit. He made sure that I had everything I needed. And he washed the jars. He sanitized the jars for me.
Burnt my fingers off. I probably don't have any fingerprints left.
It's funny. So I think I've done chili tomatoes. I've done
there we go.
Lots of salsa.
Wheat tree, it should be
lots of
gone now.
jalapenos. I'm over jalapenos. If I don't see a jalapeno for a long time, I'll be okay. And I have to do them tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's not gonna be that long before you see one.
These ones that we got are super, super hot. Like super spicy. Who's that?
There we go. That's the person I was talking to about seats.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. All set, squared away. Awesome. Okay.
I'm super cozy.
She's in her PJs.
I went and took a shower and I'm like, you can't show from here down. And then he's like throwing a fit about my legs being out. So I'm like, okay.
Because when she had the recliner up, it like put her head like down here to just look. It looked funny. So I'm not comfy because I would like to put my feet up and I can't.
You didn't let me, so you didn't put yours up either.
Anyway,
It's been a long.
Oh, one of the jars just popped.
It's been a long day. So we canned for 8 hours.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all. 8 hours. I did a lot of dicing.
Your son.
I know. So, and he moved the freezer, one of the freezers. We have 2 freezers. One freezer has been in the kitchen for a while because of the
It's an upright freezer.
Yeah, because of the construction, and so the freezer has been in the kitchen and taking up space. And so today he moved the freezer into the hallway, and then
Hey, Chrissy.
And then he moved the freezer into the hallway and then moved the fridge. We have 2 fridges. We have 2 fridges and 2 freezers. So he moved the fridge. And so now those are down the hall and they're organized. So that's kind of nice.
So we have 2 freezers and 2 refrigerators. Mm-hmm. One freezer is a chest freezer. The other freezer is an upright. The one refrigerator is just a normal refrigerator with a freezer on top, and it's small. And the other refrigerator is just a straight up refrigerator. It's like 18 cubic feet, just refrigerator. But we have issues with that one. I've been talking to a friend of mine, Kenny Kratzmeyer, who is hey Gina. He's an appliance.
I was being all polite, waiting until you weren't saying anything to say hi.
Sorry. He's an appliance repair technician, and so like our freezer or our refrigerator, well, like it works great for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then it's like starts icing over and everything's not getting as cold as it's supposed to. So we're trying to figure out if it's either the there's a deal in there that that heats up that's supposed to get all the ice off of the coils, and it either that's not firing up and working the way it's supposed to, or it's the control board not telling that thing when it's supposed to. Because he says, if it works good for 2 weeks and then starts acting up, it's probably the control board, because it would probably ice up a lot faster if it was the thing that dethaws. I can't think of what it's called. So, but anyway.
Right now, it's just got a bunch of vegetables in it.
Right. So it's kind of a pain in the butt until we get it figured out, because it's like every couple of weeks we'd unplug it, unload it, put everything in the other refrigerator, and then and then wait a couple of days and plug it back in. But once it works, once it's actually working, it works great. Like there's a fast cold mode. You put that on, and it's like within an hour the refrigerator is really, really cold. So, But anyway,
we should get it fixed soon, hopefully.
Yep. So I don't see. Doesn't look like the rafflers are in. But we got news today that they got an offer on their house and they accepted it. So they should be down here within a week and a half. Excuse me.
Yo, my booze.
Amy asked Gina if that was Gamecock. She said, yo, my booze. That's funny. So this past week, I for work, I had to leave on Sunday.
The rafflers, Gina.
Yeah, the rafflers. You knew what she was asking. I didn't know.
Because I know her.
Oh. But so I had a really good work week. I left on Sunday, was back home Tuesday night. Then left Wednesday morning, and then got back home Friday. Got 32, a little over 30, like 3,258 miles or something like that. So it was a really good week for miles.
Did you just drink out of my cup? Okay.
Trying to think what else.
All I do is can these days.
Oh,
and wait for
did
puppies.
you spill that all over your shirt? Yeah.
All I do is can, and all I do is wait for puppies.
Your mom called right before we started the show. Got any puppies yet? Mel, Marco pulled earlier. You got any puppies yet? It's like, y'all, we will tell you when we have puppies. I'm sure she'll be posting pictures within the first 5 minutes of puppies.
This girl, every time I think she's okay, maybe she's going into labor, because the way she's acting, she's like, ha, false alarm.
Nope. So, anyway.
I would think, because she lost her mucus plug, so hopefully it can take like a week after that. It can. So we got a couple days. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Put my foot up.
Mm-hmm.
Put my foot up over here. I'm gonna put
she's super
foot
miserable.
down on matters over here.
She's so miserable.
We
can't.
We let Sadie in the house earlier. Sadie was like,
nope,
wanting to hide from Daisy.
But she made it clear who's boss.
Excuse me, I'm tired. Oh man.
She made it clear.
Both of us.
It's contagious. Here she is right now.
Hopefully she doesn't bump anything.
Come here. Come here. Hi. Hi, Mama. Can you say hi? Say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube.
Here, talk to him.
She's like, nope. She does the waddle.
Hey, Summer.
She waddles. Anyways, I had calculated her due date around the 11th, so we'll
sorry, everybody.
We'll see.
The 11th should be the day we hopefully get our camp stove that we ordered.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, what else?
I'm trying to think if there was anything. Oh, well, this week I helped 2 guys get jobs with JB Hunt this week. One guy is going to be on my account. He lives here locally, and the other guy is a Hebrew brother named Brandon who lives down in the Dallas area. And like I'd posted like a week and a half ago, if there's anybody local that has a Class A that's looking for a job, to let me know, because we need 2 guys on my account. And then Brandon replied, he's like, well, I'm not in the area, but I'm looking for something. So he went ahead and applied, found a job with JB Hunt down in Dallas. It's a local job. So, so he got in, I got a referral for him, and then, got a referral for Rob. Rob is going to be starting on Thursday this week. So I'm going to leave on Tuesday. I don't think I'll be back home Tuesday night. I don't think I can go from here to...
Look, you keep yawning and you're making me yawn.
From here to Siloam down to where I got to go and back again. Excuse me. I'll leave on Tuesday. I'll probably have to be back then Wednesday night if Rob's going to start training on Thursday. He'll start training on Thursday and he'll probably train Thursday or Friday, and then maybe get him finished up by Wednesday next week.
Strawberry jelly. I did strawberry preserves today just because you don't have to have the pectin for strawberry preserves. And I didn't have any, and I didn't want to send him to the store. I love strawberry jelly.
I like strawberry preserves. That's my favorite. Strawberry preserves on toast or on an English muffin. Now here's a good one. Take an English muffin and you toast it, put a little butter on it. Then on one side you put peanut butter, and then on the other one you put strawberry preserves. Then you put it together. That's a good little sweet breakfast treat.
Sounds good.
So,
So strawberry jelly sounds
and you can
good.
put strawberry preserves in your oatmeal. Just don't put any maple syrup in it. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. I forgot you can't have the seeds.
Yeah.
That's really cool. You can
Go throw that away.
can do that.
Go throw that away, I said.
I would have never
Your
thought.
son is weird.
I would have never thought to put it in a juicer.
Does a juicer for sure get all the seeds out? Or is it just pulverizing to the point where it don't matter?
That's cool though. That's a cool idea.
I feel like we went into the show without like anything to talk about.
I know, because we're tired. Y'all have to give us something to talk about. We're just exhausted.
That's the third time I've yawned. I'm sorry.
It removes the pulp and the seeds. That's cool.
Oh, that's the other thing. We made the whelping box.
You need to fix it because her big old butt has a hard time getting over
I'll just
it.
take that one board on the end and slide it down like what Scott said. And then
She's like, she has a hard time getting those back legs up over it.
But anyway, so we got the living room situated.
The pantry got done.
The pantry's done. I wish we could show it.
Sorta. It has to be painted still. But we'll paint the pantry when we paint the we'll paint the pantry when we paint the kitchen. And so yeah. For now the shelves are in, so I was able to put all my stuff in. Well, most of my stuff. I'm not gonna be able to fit all my jars in it though that we've done so far. So I'll still have to have a shelving in the bedroom. For like my canning jars and stuff, but it looks good.
The pantry looks really nice.
They did a good job. He did a good job.
If the kitchen wasn't so messy, I'd just grab the camera and turn around and show it, but I'm not gonna do that.
It's not messy. It's just a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Eli, the light's on in the spare bedroom. A house on a little farm. What color are you going to paint the kitchen? Are you painting the cabinets as well?
So the cabinets will be white. The pantry, inside the pantry will be a white too. And then what color? I think we have it wrote down. What color do we decide on?
I don't know. I think it's on the wall over by the
Yeah, go see if it's it is on the wall. Go see.
It's by the Berkey, isn't it? Do we write the
No, I think we wrote it over there by the switch.
Which one is it over there?
The bottom one, right? We have changed. It's been so long now. Yeah, the bottom right one.
The one right by the switch plate?
I don't think there's a name on it. No. Scott will have to know.
We don't know what color we're painting. Sorry.
We have the color picked out, but I don't remember what it was.
It's on the wall over there.
And it's somebody threw away the samples.
I was told we didn't need them anymore because I said something about, I should buy a 2-pound can of Tannerite and duct tape all these paint, samples because they're like little jars, like, I don't know, little pint jars basically. We had like a dozen of them. I'm like, I duct tape a dozen pint jars of paint to Tannerite can and then shoot it and watch the different colors. And Scott thought that'd be a really cool idea, but I'm like, I don't really have a good place around here to shoot, so
I just have to go back through my Marco Polos and
good luck with that.
And see.
What's up, Papa Pepper?
Oh, I'm curious. I don't remember what color it is.
It's not sea salt or any of those other 4 they wrote up there. Kevin's back from STL. Did you have a good trip? Did you stop and get any fudge?
I want some fudge.
Where's the best place to get fudge in Missouri, honey?
Uranus Fudge Factory.
He skipped Uranus.
Where's her name?
Anyway, sorry. It's like the 5th time I've yawned. Man, oh man. Anyway, what are you doing?
I'm texting to see if she remembers the name of it.
Oh, what did she know?
She was with me when I got it.
Okay, Wheatree has a request to ask. Okay,
Okay.
Wheatree. Biloxi, Memphis, STL, now I'm back. Much better here. He said that twice. Kevin's repeating himself. What's your request, Wheatree?
For us to actually have a plan when we come in here.
Right?
I think we're just tired. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it has been a long day. Papa is an overachiever. That's for dang sure. But Papa gets things done. That's for sure. Ha, ha, ha.
This is boring. We don't have anything to talk about.
We met a new family in the area.
Yeah.
That are Hebrews that moved here from California. Scott had to do a bid for paint.
This is why ZTs
This is why you should wear your
are important.
This is why you should wear your ZTs where they can be seen on the outside. Because somebody was on like one of the Facebook groups, and Philip and Gina, somebody said they were looking for a painter. Philip and Gina recommended Scott, as a good friend would do. And so they asked Scott to come do a bid, and he went over there to do a bid. And then he was wearing his ZTs, and she's like, "Are those ZTs that you're wearing?" He's like, "Yes, they are." And come to find out, they're Hebrews that moved to this area from California, didn't know anybody else here, and just happened to ask another Hebrew to come do a bid for paint for their place. So I was like, "Hey, why don't you invite them over for Shabbat?" So just the husband and their older daughter came. The wife was staying home with the baby. I think the baby was teething or something, right?
Yeah.
What do you give me that look for?
Because he inviting people without asking me.
Oh. I was like, don't be mad at me, but...
He walked in the door and he goes, "Don't be mad at me." I'm like, well, now I'm already mad at you. We will be praying.
Okay, we too will be praying for you.
Yep, he did.
What? Did I just say Rob Skiba is wrong? I did? About what?
Because you said you have to wear your seats where you can see him.
Oh, yeah, Rob Skiba's wrong. And I've told Rob Skiba that many times, so...
On that account.
What's the most annoying sound you can hear? Hi, we just moved here from California.
Or Dustin eating. Or anybody eating.
But
or
yeah,
eating chips. I think that's probably the most annoying sound.
Okay, back to the ZTs thing. I don't think it's a command necessarily that they have to be on the outside. But I think that the intention is they are on the outside because before we had the show, I was having a discussion with somebody online about that. Because I can look down and see my ZTs and it reminds me of the commands, but I can also look at you and see your ZTs on you and it reminds me of the commands. So, yes, I think they should be on the outside. Most annoying sound is a dog licking.
Ew.
Like drinking water. But anyway, what else do we want to talk about? How's the garden doing? Eli went and picked a bunch of cherry tomatoes out of there tonight.
The tomatoes are the only thing that's still producing, but they'll be done soon because
I saw there was a cucumber hanging from the trellis that looked like it was orange hanging down in the center.
Yep.
Smack me, that'll wake me up.
Do you know how hard it is when you're like especially like fellowship and you have a bunch of kids or even some adults and you always have chips. Like somebody always brings something that needs chips and you just hear crunch, crunch, crunch. And then they literally have to eat it like a rabbit. They're like, and it's like.
What was that again? Could you do that again? Could you do that again?
I'm like, seriously, just shove the chip in your mouth and be done.
Tell us how you really feel.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. And it's gotten worse as I've gotten older. It has gotten a little bit better though with my supplements and stuff. It has gotten better, but
Have you talked about the new books that you got?
no.
I just seen one over there. That's why I asked. Julie said your supplements aren't helping with that.
No, they actually are. It is they do help somewhat, kind of.
Yeah, since she started taking the supplements, I haven't woke up with a pillow over my head yet, or since then, not yet.
So, because I've been doing a lot of canning, y'all. So we've been here for 3 years, 4 years.
3.5 years.
We've been here for 3.5 years. Really, I would say the first year I canned, I think, pickles, but that was really it.
And then we're that
And then
good.
the second year, I did some salsa, and we did more stuff, but not like we didn't do a whole lot. Like we did stuff, but it wasn't a lot. This year, I went like crazy. Today, Eli totally like he heard my feelings, and then we fixed it and everything. But he's like, "This is too much work. Why are we doing it?" Like his attitude about it just sucked, and I'm like, "It is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but it's gonna pay off, and it's gonna feed our family for not a long time, but for a while." So I think in the last 3 weeks, I have canned, including today, probably 150 jars. Pretty much by myself.
Of varying sizes, right?
Yes.
Because we have the little tiny jars that are jalapenos.
I have
all the way up to the big. What are those? What's
but
the
I
big
have big
ones?
jars of jalapenos too.
What are the big ones? Those
Quarts.
quarts?
I have quart size. I have quart, pint, jelly, and then half pint. And so most of it has been done by myself. Most of the canning has been done by myself.
She's done most of the canning all by herself.
It's currently in my pantry and in the bedroom, just on shelves.
Eli, come here.
So, and Eli's like, it just seems like a lot of work. And it is a lot of work. And sometimes I'm like, is it worth it?
Take a picture of the pantry, please.
At the end of the day,
like turn the light on.
And come this winter, our family is going to eat off of it. It's going to feed them. Feed us.
You don't need to show the whole thing. You can just show basically the canned goods. Back up a little bit.
And then I'll take a picture of the other ones in there.
No, you don't need to take a picture of the other ones in there. I just wanted to show that one.
This is just a portion.
Yeah, this is just a... Ah.
So this
is just a small portion of it.
They're double.
Yes, 2 layers.
2 layers, and they're one in front of each other. 2 rows. It's a lot.
So did I say 26 jars of salsa?
Yeah. And once I'm all done, like tonight, I'm going to go look at my strawberry preserves and my diced tomatoes. And I'm going to be proud of myself because it took me all day. It was a lot of dicing. But it's all done. And that'll be several meals.
Richie says don't stack them on each other.
Why? Why shouldn't I stack them?
Julie said that Eli sounds like he has what she had.
Yeah, Eli is sick.
He says it's allergies. He's got a runny nose and that cough that sounds like it's going to produce a lot. If the seals breaks, you won't be able to tell. I don't know enough about canning. I mean, if the seal broke, how would you tell if it was just sitting there by itself?
I don't know. I've never had a seal break.
You've also never had a jar break either, and that happened to Mel today.
That is true. That will be a bad day.
I thought about that too. I thought about that we should have a small lip on that, but that I mean I can go get some what's that stuff? What do they call it? Like those little boards that we used. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Kevin. You can get a real thin board like that. It's only like that tall, and I could probably take that, rip it in half, and then tack it up there.
Yeah, so we're part of a co-op so we've been getting tomatoes, which I've had tomatoes from the garden, and I had jalapenos from the garden for a long time. But we're part of a co-op, and so I ordered jalapenos. I'm done. So done. They're the hottest things ever.
No, not quarter round, Julie. Furring strips. That's what it is. Furring strips. I was thinking I probably could take a furring strip, rip it in half, and tack it up there, and I'd give enough of a lip to hold them on there. We'll be sure to get that done this week.
Yeah, they just finished that part Friday.
Yeah.
So, and I was tired of everything being in the living room and everywhere. So,
also, if you have them double stacked, then the lip on the bottom won't do any good for the top ones. Or the triple stacked ones like the jalapenos.
They just had to put, they needed a place. So anyways.
Well, you could always, the ones that are double stacked, you could always run them out further down one level, and then other goods could go stacked on top of them, you know.
We'll figure it out. Yes.
Like toilet paper. Who keeps toilet paper in their pantry, Amy?
Toilet paper in my laundry or my bathroom.
Yes, Julie, we're sitting exactly where the fireplace used to be. That's straight above us. So
I think this is a boring show. I'm tired. I just want to watch a movie.
I wish there was a movie we could watch. Anybody have any good suggestions for movies that are out right now that we could watch? Maybe something on Amazon or something that just hit DVD. Anybody seen anything good recently?
So I'm 1 week into my very strict food diet.
How's that going for you? You want to elaborate on that?
Me?
No. Adrift on Netflix.
I've done I haven't had anything, but it sucks because I can't eat anything. I can't eat anything.
Yes, we watched The Chosen.
I can't eat anything that I want to eat. Today you made me a tuna fish wrap.
Which was just tuna fish inside of a gluten-free spinach tortilla, and then you put some cherry tomatoes on it. It looked really good, actually. My thoughts on The Chosen.
We liked it, but we didn't like.
I liked it, but I didn't like certain aspects of it. Like, I was really bummed when he's like, "My name's Jesus." I'm like, "No, that was not your name." And I don't think he was wearing zeets in it anywhere. I've had some conversations with people from The Chosen, like on Facebook, whoever's running their media. I was going to
say, I'm pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure he had on the tallit thingy with tassels.
I'm pretty sure he didn't.
I'll have to go look.
I don't think so. But I've had conversations with some of the people from their media department, and actually with what's the guy's name? Dallas. Dallas Jenkins, the producer, and they like. I asked them, I'm like, why is the character who plays Peter? Is it Peter, right?
Yep.
Peter. Why is the character who plays Peter on the cover for it? And they're like, I'm like, shouldn't it be, Jesus? And they're like, well, Jesus isn't the main character of this. I'm like, how is it when in the description it says it's about the life of Jesus? How is Jesus not the main character of this show? I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Noble.
And watch Noble on Amazon, but some hard stuff, not with Eli. But anyway, so I have mixed reviews about The Chosen. The November, man. I'll have to look at those up.
Noble, Mary, and Martha.
Stop playing with your hair.
Sorry. It's habit.
So is biting your nails.
I know. So I don't have any.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
I should make some popcorn. I can eat popcorn.
We're grilling tomorrow, right?
Yep, I'm having lamb.
I'm
the only thing I'm gonna eat.
I'm having burgers and
'Cause he
coleslaw
sucks.
and coleslaw
Because he sucks.
and cottage cheese.
Because he sucks. I can't have coleslaw either because it's got carrots in it.
You can eat around the carrots.
I don't think I can have cabbage either.
I don't think you can.
I think that's on my list.
Excuse me. Oops, forgot to hit the dislike button.
I would just dislike us too. So, garden, done.
Garden done.
It's pretty much done. He's going to chop everything down and we'll start getting it ready for.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta get the sunflower seeds though.
Yeah, we got to cut them off.
Tell jokes.
Hopefully. Maybe they'll still be there. We'll see. No.
You want me to tell jokes? Okay. I could tell a joke about C19, but you probably wouldn't get it. Marcy's leaving. Good night, Marcy. Kevin changed his mind to like, awesome, thank you, Kevin. Oh wait, he's going back to dislike. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. I don't know any good jokes.
No, we're boring people.
We are.
We're boring old people. We're getting ready for Sukkot. And Day of Trumpets. And
Day of Trumpets, September 17th.
that's when we're doing it.
Adam said that was bad. My joke was bad? Come on, Adam. Come on. I'll ruin it by telling it. Day of Trumpets, September 17th. Day of Atonement, September 26th. First high day of Sukkot, October 1st. Last high day of Sukkot, October 8th. That's the calendar we're doing. There's going to be about 100 people at Zach's.
I don't know. It's a lot of
and
people.
Like 30 or 40 down the hill at Adams. I don't know how many are going to be at the third site. Can you go viral by having the most dislikes? No, because a video that's extremely disliked will probably not be shared in the algorithms by YouTube.
I've been pulling everything out and starting to get stuff ready.
I hope we get our camp stove in.
If we don't, we're screwed.
It's supposed to be here by the 10th or the 11th. So we still, even if they don't have it by then, we still have a few weeks to get it. But I haven't got any notification it's shipped yet. So we'll see. I've never ordered anything from, I think it's gander.com. I think it's RV World or whatever. I've never ordered anything from them, so I have no idea. You don't need to do that right now. When we get on here, he's like, he wants to do everything around behind us. So, who's Marco Poloing me while I'm live on?
I'm sure it's your big group.
It's Ben. No, it wasn't. Adam's getting a Marco Polo right now too.
Any to
hoot?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can bring your old stuff. Nah, you guys need that.
No, we have to get the other one because he's committed to cooking this year.
Where you going, Daisy?
She hops. Poor dog.
Oh, I'm supposed to go tomorrow. Found 2 30-gallon propane tanks online on Craigslist for the guy said 2 for 40, 25 each, 2 for 40. I was asking questions about them. He said they're old, but he can still get them filled at some place in Prairie Grove. They'll pressure test them for free. But he said he'd sell me both for $25. So hopefully I'm not going to get, raked over the coals on that. But it'd be nice to have 2 30-pound propane tanks for good night, Amy. 2 30-pound propane tanks for Sakote. Because I have no idea this stove that we're getting, it's 3 30,000 BTU burners. So I don't know how much it's going to use because it's a lot bigger than the stove we had prior.
The dog's freaking out at the door.
Was it because of the cats?
Yeah.
So, anything else to talk about?
Nope.
No.
We're boring tonight.
Speak for yourself.
I don't care. I'm bored. I'm tired. It has been a long day. It actually was a long weekend.
We didn't go to bed till like 1 o'clock this morning.
Mm-hmm. It was a long weekend. I'm exhausted.
Was that a jar that just popped? Or did I do something outside? I don't know. I can use a tent with no. Oh, we speaking of that, Adam, there's that bid FTA site that Josh introduced us to, and she found one of those canvas bell tents on there. It was an open box item, but it looked like it had everything in there. So we bid on it, and she was like, "Go up to $100 on that." I'm like, "These seems like $1,200. There's no way it's going to go for only $100." And I'm like, I'd be willing to bet it'd go for over 300 because I kind of watch how items go on there. And so we ended up bidding up to, what did we bid up to? 175?
I don't know. I told you to go like 200.
I said I would, if it hovered around 200, I would consider snatching it up at 200. And we watched it at closer and closer to time. It ended up selling for like $305. I'm like, see, I told you it was going to go for that much.
Still was worth it.
But still, I'm like,
didn't have the extra money.
Right. And that's the thing. It's like, if we could have got it and used it this year for Sakote, tried it. And if we didn't like it, we could still then turn around and sell it and probably, made a decent profit off of it. It will make a good, your tent would make a good blanket, Adam, that's for sure.
You could probably get poles for it.
He's working on that.
Did the new one come in?
He hasn't said.
Did the one with poles actually come in?
They were last he told me they were getting 2 replacement tents for the one that didn't have poles.
Because I thought that the company was going to send them a new one.
We should make that our goal for next year, getting a canvas tent.
Yep.
Next year's litter of puppies 2 puppies can buy us a canvas tent. I found out there's a lady in Hinesville, the next town, like 3 miles over, that's a German Shepherd breeder, AKC German Shepherd breeder.
She's the one I talked to before.
Yeah, I looked it up, and she's like, "Oh yeah, it's the lady I talked to at the vet." And she actually has all solid white ones and solid black ones. So I'm like, well, I really like the white ones, and we're gonna want to expand our bloodline, so we might have to get an all white female from her eventually. Good night, Wheat Tree. I think we're gonna call it quits anyway, right? Mm-hmm. You're getting on your phone, so
I'm tired. I was gonna write you a little note.
Oh, okay. So we're 45 minutes in. We're gonna go ahead and call it quits. Thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure before you leave, hit that thumbs up button.
Next week we'll try to have more energy.
Yeah, hopefully. So, we love you all. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it, and we'll see you all next week.
Oh, good night.
I gotta see. I got the webcam up there because I'm using an external webcam and the microphone here, so I don't have my mouse. I gotta lean in and shut it off. Sure about that.
We're so unorganized.
Good night, everybody. It's time to go.